Starting the stream now. So I'll give it a couple of seconds and then.
And I'm going to mute the Justin site, which that was another thing that kept throwing me off last week. I kept looking at that. There's such a delay on mine.
It's interesting. Sometimes there's no delay at all, and other times it's slow.
Yeah, it was weird. I kept having a delay, so I had to not look at that screen because I was waiting for your lips to stop moving, which is really a sign of a bad listener. Someone who's just waiting for the other person's lips to stop moving before it's their turn. Okay, so
I'm gonna make. Also, I'm making the shots a tad smaller so that we're not so big in the screen.
Oh, that's good. See, that helps. I think maybe that's what it was. I was frightening myself. It was too big. My head is big enough.
Hi, everyone. By the way, if you have just joined us, you are watching SchreckTeck. This is our pre-show show, and we will be going live
In about,
actually,
10
about
minutes? No.
We'll go liver in about 10 minutes. How's that for English?
Liver. We'll be
Liver.
more live
More
than now.
live than now. Yes,
This is, the pre-show fun. This is the party before the party.
that's right.
So it's kind of, if you're in the chat room, let's turn on some tunes and start dancing. We want to see it.
Okay, so I'm going to fix up this shot for you real quick.
I've got all my little props, questions from folks from last week. A couple of them I can bring up into what we're doing today. I've got my Energizer apps ready to go. I'm telling you, I think I'm going to collapse. So Tuesday next week, next show, if I don't answer my phone, it's because I'm still passed out on the floor.
You'll do fine. Is your show tomorrow?
I leave tomorrow. The conference doesn't start until Friday. So I'm going to leave tomorrow, get there. Thursday's set up all day, and then
You'll do
we
great.
go. I know it'll be fun. There's just so many little things, last minute things to do still before we leave. I
Yep.
shipped out a box of stuff that I couldn't pack in my suitcase. I can't fit shoes and stuff. So I had to ship a box yesterday to myself.
Don't tell me it had shoes in it.
Oh, no, but I did think of that. But I thought, my suitcase is ginormous. So I can fit all my stuff. I just had all this conference, name tag, lanyards, tchotchke giveaways, valuable prizes, in case you're watching and you're going to be at the conference.
How's that shot look?
Good. Yeah, better. Not
Much
so
better.
scary big.
Yeah, I made everything a little bit smaller. Let's do your main shot now. Here we go. There you go.
The lighting okay? Yeah.
You look good.
Wow. I have a lot of books and junk on my bookshelf.
Yeah,
You never really pay
I
attention
have a
until you
pretty
see
barren
it.
background, so
Yeah.
I'll leave that open like that. See, I can see you we can see you twice. There you go. Can you see yourself in the Skype behind me?
Oh, yeah, there we go. It's like the mirror image, 1,000 of me. And I've got my shoe coffee mug ready today that says, pumped and ready.
Now, let's see if this is too loud or too
I'm
low.
pumped and ready. Not quite the party dance tunes I was
No,
going
I think
for,
I need
but
to change that one. But I think for today, that's what we
okay.
had. That's what we used last week. You couldn't hear it
Right.
too well last week. Let me make it a little bit lower. It seems a little loud.
And I've got,
In fact, I'm going to make it a little shorter, I think. For all of those who have just joined on Justin.tv, we are in our pre-show show, and we should be starting in about 5 minutes.
hey, Larry. I see Larry in the chat room saying, I sound much better this week. Yeah, I don't know why I was muffled last week.
The problem was your co-host who really messed up on the iMac that you're on.
Oh, so it wasn't my fault?
No, it was my fault.
I love
I thought
that.
I sent
Okay,
you a
good.
note. Yeah, you were you were pristinely perfect. I was,
Well,
I was
especially when I spent all this money on a new mic and had it already thinking, okay, this is going to be great. And it wasn't so great.
yeah.
But
No, two shows. Yours and Terence's both were on the same machine. I forgot that the iMac uses that little Alt or whatever combination to do the audio.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I had the Skype maxed, but for some odd reason the audio was coming in at about 80% less.
Oh, wow.
And I thought it was something else, and it dawned on me, wait a minute, why would both of you have the same mic problem on the same day? Something's going on.
You're going, it wasn't Gina
It
this
was
time.
the idiot here.
And I moved my mic, so everyone will be excited about that. Last time I had it coming from this
I don't know,
side
you
of my
kind of had
desk.
that Gary Owens look. Hello, I am on the radio right now.
Like, hello, there we go. I will put it here for you. Um, yeah, so I figured I can actually lower it just a smidge. Okay, I've got all my apps ready. I've got my shiny objects. I've got my daily dilemma. We're ready. And you know what's funny, Larry? Larry? I'm talking to Larry too. Hey, Larry, Larry and Rick. I should go like this to both of you. I had that same issue with my video camera not pulling again. Remember last week we had that? This time though, I logged on a lot earlier. For some reason, I have to shut Skype completely down and then reboot Skype before it will pull my video each time. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that your notebook or desktop?
I'm on my desktop.
Huh,
But now I have the mic separate, which by the way, have you seen this cool, let's see if I can get it in the camera. This blue microphone makes this, it's called the Icicle.
Yep.
Pretty sweet. I had this big box.
It is nice. I've got the other one. I've got the Shure version, the X2U,
Right.
which is about double the price. I think that was probably what, about $50?
$50.
Yeah,
$49.99.
it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shure one is about 100. I haven't tried the blue to see if it's any better or worse. They're all probably about the same.
Probably.
But
Blue, I mean, I've got a couple blue microphones that work really well, so I
blues are
thought,
great.
all right.
Which blue mics do you have?
The eyeball.
Yeah, the eyeball. See, I don't like the eyeball.
You know what's funny
It
is
had
I let
okay
my daughter
sound, but
bring it to
horrible
school.
video.
Fell apart.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
was kind of bummed about that, but I don't know if it was the quality of the mic or if it was my daughter. Schrecklet brought it to school because they were doing some webcam project in class, and of course, she volunteers all the time. My mom has one of those. I'll bring it. And it came back, and the screen was off the front, and yeah,
Yeah, I didn't like the quality on it, video-wise.
right.
So we're going to be doing mainly 1, 2, and 3. So those will be our shots today.
And I'm going to pull up the
1, 2,
Twitter
and 3.
feed in case anyone has questions or sending in there. And again, if you're in the chat room, we've got the chat room chat going. There we go. Who's out of jokes? Larry, how could you be out of jokes? Oh,
One should never be out of jokes. For example, did you hear about the guy who went to the doctor? The doctor gave him 6 months to live, found out he had no money, gave him another 6 months.
we need a rim shot. Where's my
That's right.
sound
Yeah,
effects?
bang.
I have sound effects here on my iPad somewhere. But I've got the best.
Oh, I've irritated the audience.
I'm always too slow. By the time I get the sound effect launched, it's like it's too late. It's over.
Let's try this one more time.
Okay. Got all my columns in place. I'll tell you. Okay, pre-show show is almost over.
It is almost over, and I think we're about ready.
We're ready.
We are ready. Well, you know what? Let's see. It is 7:59. I think let's call it an early show this time. Since we were 5 minutes late last time, let's do it
That's
a little bit early this time.
A little bit early.
And for all you people who showed up late, shame on you. All right, so let's get the show. Uh-oh, we're echoing. Did you turn on your Justin?
I have it muted. My Justin sound is muted.
Okay, how about this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we're good. For some odd reason, it came up. Testing. 1, 2. Yep, we're good.
Yeah, I
And you're
think that's
good?
just a Skype thing. Every once in a while, it will
Oh, it might be Skype.
go a little wonky.
Yep. Are you on headset?
No,
That's why. That's why.
I know that does always cause issues.
Yep. She's being bad.
It's a whole vanity thing, Rick. It's a vanity thing. I have my big Mickey Mouse headsets,
Yeah, I
or
know. I know.
and I should just put those on, but I didn't.
All right. So we are. All right. So let's get ready to go live. I'm going to block out the screen for a quick moment. And I am going to turn on the recording. I'm going to mute your mic for a second. Live in about a moment.
You're watching SchreckTeck, where tech is Shrekky. This show is sponsored by Synapse 3DI at www.synapse3di.com and by Relate Corporation at www.relate.com.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to SchreckTeck, episode number 2. And I'm joined today by the inimicable, the girl with the golden hair, the getting geeky gal. Who is that? Hey, Gina, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Actually, I've been whining for the last, day and a half. I'm tired. I'm tired, Rick. I'm exhausted.
You're only a little bit tired.
And I need Girl Scout cookies. That's what I think it's going to take to revive me. We've got the big unconference coming up in Atlanta for the National Speakers Association, and I've been planning this with my cohort, Neen James, for almost a year. So it's just, it's one of those things coming down to the wire. I'm exhausted. So you're going to see the theme throughout this show. I have a lot of things that tie into being exhausted and needing Girl Scout cookies.
That is a lot of work doing a show for a whole year, and I know how that is. I've helped out with shows, and it's work. And
There's
by
just
the
so
way,
many
today
little details.
we're on the opposite sides today, so when I look to my right, I see you, and when you look to your left, you'd see me. Other way, other left.
Oh,
there you
there
go.
we go. My other left. My TV left or my real left? My real left. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking left to see you, and you're looking. There we go, like the Brady Bunch.
The Brady
Okay.
Bunch. That's right.
Well,
yeah.
Gina,
So the
you've
big
got a lot of stuff to cover
conference
today.
is coming, and we've just got a lot of little details still to do today, but we're getting ready. We're almost there.
That sounds good. So, what else is happening in your life?
Oh, something really interesting. Hopefully everyone had a fun and romantic Valentine's Day. We went to a benefit last night, and one cool thing that ties into technology that I don't know, I just see this creeping into different areas of our lives. And last night at this benefit, it was a fundraiser for anti-human trafficking, stopping human trafficking. And we had, all these folks came for this nice dinner. And what was really cool was we Skyped in we were in an art gallery, and then we Skyped in people from Nepal and from San Francisco to chat with the audience. And you could see, I was looking around the room because, we're so familiar with Skype video and using it all the time, but I'm amazed how many people are still so unfamiliar and don't know what Skype is. And you could see these faces just going, oh, how'd they do that? And they can see us. And so that was really cool. And I think we need to look at ways to do that. We bringing in experts, bringing people together. Someone at last week's show, shout out again to Larry's class, in Oklahoma, because one of the questions was, how do we use technology more in education? And I even hear my daughters will Skype their friends and they'll do homework together. So I think that's a cool way that technology is really changing the landscape and, again, making the world flatter. We're able to connect with people. So that's what's going on in my world. How about you? Oh, I don't even hear you anymore.
Muting microphones isn't a good thing.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
This is a technology show.
This is a technology show.
Little things,
yes.
Yeah.
And it's very early in the morning here, so it's like, hello.
It is earlier for you. I always feel bad for that. Going, here
fine.
I am, leisurely 9 o'clock.
Nah, it's good. Anyway, we should probably get going. We've got a lot of stuff to do. Shall we go into our doing social segment, I think it's time. And there's that music telling us